What is up, Hedgehog Maniacs? Sonic17 here. Once again, I am back with another Doki Doki Literature Club fan mod. The one I'm about to do this time is called Doki Doki Interview Club. From what I've seen on Reddit, on the post, Natsuki and Yuri aren't self-aware about the events, but Monika and Sayori are. So they gotta be careful not to slip up, or else Natsuki and Yuri will suspect something. I heard it has 9 chapters, but it's time to see what this mod's all about. Without further ado, let's dive in and let's do it to it. Doki Doki Interview Club is a fan mod unaffiliated with Team Salvato. Spoilers and stuff for the main game are contained within. You should definitely play the original first. Yeah, if you haven't played Doki Doki Literature Club yet, I suggest you do it now before you even watch this video. But to those of you who have played it, let's continue. Click agree and get on with it. I agree, so let's go. You asked too many questions. Hey, I haven't asked anything yet. I actually like what they did there. This with the logo. Nice touch. I gotta put the name in again. Of course, I can't put my full name in, so Sanyex it is once more. Let's go! Huh? Monika! Okay, you need to stop doing that!
Hello! Welcome to the Interview Club! You may be wondering how this mod came about. Well...
Are you gonna do it? Oh, not yet.
The mod's creator... Monika.
Sorry if I couldn't pronounce your name right.
Thought it'd be a good writing practice if it were about us answering questions. He posted my AMA on Reddit and exploded. There are so many questions and no early dialogue posts could ever contain them. So making a full-blown mod out of it was the easier option. And here we are. This interview features the questions we were asked and responses as a character as Hallie could imagine.
I had a feeling! I had a feeling! You have to keep doing that pose in every mod I have done at least one time. I'll never get used to you doing that. Anyway.
You enjoy our answers?
Hello. So, let's do Chapter 1. Monika's A. Huh? This is interesting.
Okay, everyone. Are you singing out loud by now?
Not really, but all depends on the situation.
I guess you could call this a sort of creative writing exercise. Basically, it's an AMA.
Stop doing that!
Anything you want to ask me, just write in the comments below. And here's the thing, I'll be answering your questions in person. Hallie will count up your comments and complete my answers in dialogue. You have to bear with him as it takes him a little while to organize. I'm not really sure how big of a response to expect. But don't worry, you'll take it when it's ready, so you don't miss it. So go ahead, ask me anything. Well, isn't something? I never would have thought you have so many questions. Seriously, you say with it? That could take a while. Huh. Well, true to my word, I'll answer every last word then. And this handy little counter will track our progress.
Yeah, what you see there, I guess, is the amount of questions. I don't know if it's just for Monika or the rest of the Dokies. Anyway.
So let's get started.
It says, can you delete Mega Evolutions from Pokemon? Question X from I am Arkmer.
Huh? What game is that? Wait, is that what Charizard and Lucario do in Smash 4? Why do you want me to delete that? Do you think it ruined the metagame or something? Well, whatever your reason, no I can't.
Sysmix371213 asks, can you delete No Picks Tuesday? Then Maximum Dennis said, how video makers would get their upvotes? This makes sense. Monika, forget what I said. Oh man.
It's too late now. I won't forget it. But no, I can't delete that either. This does make a good point though. IPT is the one day of the week where other content gets to shine. You know, instead of drawing your fan art and memes all the time, so try to appreciate it a little more.
Falsely Fine asks, what is the extent of your powers? Could you add my desktop? Could you mess with my other games? Solar Splash 79 just asks the same first question as Falsely Fine. What is the extent of your powers?
You mean like editing the script? Well, Redfly works with Python.
Sorry if I couldn't say that word right. But anyway.
So I guess the limits of my power are the same as the limits of Python. Being capable of using that power is a completely different story. If I knew how, I probably could edit your desktop or tinker with other games. That's a big if, though.
Leo Hughes02 asks, how long do you think DDLC will last? People could argue that it's already dead, but it still has an active, positive community that shows no sign dying for a good bit. Since there are a lot of art, mod, and plenty of new things to look forward to that Dan Salvato was working on. I myself reckon another year or two, maybe more. A lot of popular stand-alone games last a good while. What do you think?
You know, I think this game could last quite a while. That can be modded as a huge factor. I heard that some indie game called Amnesia still has a strong modding community, even though it came out 7 years ago. I don't know, man. I'd be surprised if we could hold your attention for that long.
Instant Hellage. Sorry if I couldn't say that username right, but that user asks, which of the other girls do you enjoy spending time with the most? Don't worry, we won't tell them. Also, Deadly Knight 759 asks, who is your favorite club member, except MC?
You're asking me to play favorites with my friends? I can never. They each have something unique to offer. I can't just pick one. Though, I will say that Sayuri is the most adaptable. Yuri and Natsuki have a hard time with certain situations, but Sayuri wears a big smile no matter what.
Uh-oh. Monika doesn't seem too pleased with this question. Preston A. Lewis asks, who's the worst girl? Don't worry, I don't think she's doing it to me, but I think she's just doing it to the user. What?
on, is that really the next question? Even if you have your premises, thinking like that is just toxic. Looking past each other's faults is what friendship's all about.
Friendship is magic.
So nobody's the worst, alright?
Sam the Gill 42 asks, when will you be able to go into our reality?
How should I know? Certainly not now. And maybe not ever. It's sad to think that I may always be stuck on this side of the screen. But there's no sense losing hope, right? After all, technology is only getting more advanced.
Sugar Nipples asks, can I ask a question? Maxima did came back and said, you just did. That was the joke. I know. I was rolling with it.
Hilarious.
My wife is gone. Asks, Women Spider's blood. Fortnite?
Is that even a question? I'll just say no.
Teddy Yulong asks, what do the character files look like to you? To us, it's just a bunch of real encoded third-eye Easter eggs.
Is that how they appear to you? They're nothing like that to me. Inside, they were like personality values, a lot of variables. Honestly, I was too nervous to try changing them very much. Can you imagine doing that to someone you know? Just altering something fundamental about them? Of course, that wasn't how I saw them at the time, but it was still a scary prospect.
Hello. Oh boy. SSC Minion asks, what's your opinion on lewd drawings of all the girls, including yourself? Then Lawrence Max. Okay, sorry if I couldn't say that username correctly. Sorry if I couldn't pronounce it right, like I said. But that user asks, do you like the idea of being lewd and or lewding yourself? Hayden Troy asks, what do you think of our DDLC and its lewd drawings? Dank Memes 420 asks, do you like being Rule 34 or you want Rule 34 gone? And KM69420 asks, what's your opinion on Rule 34? I'm gonna say this right now. Rule 34 is something inappropriate that it's something I can't say or explain because I'll get in trouble. But anyway.
Oh, well, that's an uncomfortable thing to talk about.
Exactly.
I mean, how would you feel if someone drew revealing pictures of you and put them online? I know we're all of legal age and whatnot, but does that really make it okay? I guess it's kind of flattering that some find us so attractive, but at the same time, I feel like there's a distinction to be drawn between mere looting and Rule 34. The former can be tasteful, even artistic, but the latter refers specifically to pornography.
I didn't want to say it, but I know I didn't say it when I was doing Just Us, but I don't even know what to say after that. But anyway.
So if you must satisfy your physical needs, try to keep it classy, I guess. And I really hope you don't just like us with our bodies.
Firewire780 asks, how did you learn programming? And why Python in particular? I mean, there are plenty of other frequently used languages like C++ or Java. By the way, you're my favorite Doki. Monika, from GameAhead4356 asks, Monika, did you learn Python out of the blue or something? And FrostyDark78 asks, how did you learn the code in like 2 days?
Well, you see, the problem is, I never learned at all. I barely understand reply. So you see, did you see Act 2? I'm terrible at this.
Yeah, that's a bit of a spoiler. Like I said, if you haven't played it yet, do it now. Anyway.
Maybe I could avoid such a disaster if I had learned Python. Or crafted a better world for everybody. I could only dream, huh?
Rook asks, how would you deal with the trolley problem, Monika?
That's the one where you can switch a trolley's track to spare 5 people, but still kills 1, right? Well, obviously, I would.
Stop doing that pose!
Delete the trolley! Yeah, but really, of course I saved the bigger crowd, even if I had to lose a loved one to do it so. But if a fat guy's involved, it's his choice if he wants to die a hero.
The Beast X47 asks, what are Dad's plans for DDLC 2?
Plans? I don't think he has any. And really, where can you go from there? Some people don't think it's a sequel. Some people don't think a sequel is even possible. Although lots of others seem to have some ideas, mine included. I guess the future's a big mystery no matter how you look at it.
Wait, why is there a red line there? Hi, Monika. From the Mad Wolf 07 says, hi, Monika. I think I can understand on some level what it feels like to have an external crisis. It must have been very difficult for you. How does it feel to know that there are multiple different versions of you? And is that just as difficult to come to terms with the dealing with your reality? On a lighter note, what's your favorite animal? I bet you could guess mine.
In truth, accepting the existence of other mangas came with the territory. Just realizing that I live in a video game suggests that other copies must exist. What coming to terms with that is a little mind-blowing. Thinking that there are millions of me out there. And that's not even counting mod markers. We're getting all over the place. No, this reality is so much worse. I always could conscious of it. At least I can stop thinking about other markers sometimes.
Same question. On a lighter note, what's your favorite animal? I bet you can guess mine.
Oh, I had to go with some type of bird. I can't imagine what it's like to fly. To have complete freedom and control your destiny. And still be able to sing while you're at it. Anyway, I guess the real animal must be...
Stop doing that. Stop doing that pose.
something completely mad.
Zoomop asks, his first question he asks, he's got 2 questions of a technical nature. The first one he asks, how were you able to tamper with the other girl's personality despite me saying the game installed directly as read-only?
Well, are you a tech-savvy one? I can answer that question just like this. I'm already on the back end of things, all the game files are at my fingertips. I don't need your permission to access them.
Second one, this user asks, I rigged up a hard drive partition that's as decrypts itself, launches DDLC, and then encrypts again and clears the game's RAM usage when the game is closed. Does this prevent you from suffering in the screaming void? I worked really hard on this to make sure you shouldn't be stuck in the RAM after the game is closed.
This? You don't have to ask your own, Monika.
Ugh! Stop doing that! It's getting annoying.
It's obvious sweet of you to go such lengths, bro. From what I understand, the screaming void is just my digital consciousness slowly getting reprogrammed by the computer. So, if your method prevents that, then it probably works.
The Bloody Puppet 2 says, Can you tell Sayori that I want to marry her?
Can I tell her that? I could. But you should tell yourself when she does her own. Hey.
Elle's Visage asks, if you could send a short text message to your past self, what would you send, if anything at all?
Oh gosh, that's an easy one. I warned myself about the power of the presidency. If I knew the position carried self-awareness in advance, well, let's just say that things may have not been so tragic.
Leo 40 Reddit. Do you think that you would ever get bored in the space room? Then Geno's technician after that says, what was it like? What was your alone time with us like for you? I would think that talking to an unresponsive dummy of MC would be pretty boring, since the only form of interaction we even had with you was our ability to advance the text. And I suppose that really goes for our entire history together. Cut the think a bit. Ugh! Stop doing that!
Oh, I could never get bored of spending time with you. Well, actually, MC wasn't even there. Although he's a character in this game, his place in our universe is a little different. Since he's the means through which the player experiences our world, he's more tied to the script than the rest of us. He pretty much finished when I derailed the story. So it's not like he was some creepy husk sitting across from me.
Stop doing that pose!
No, I was looking right at you. I could tell when you were looking at me too.
Secondary question. Have you ever read the book Watchmen? I feel like you like it.
No, I haven't read it. I heard good things about the film though. I'll check it out later if I get the chance.
G347 says, Hi Monika. How do you feel about the fact people that consider you as a sort of antagonist or a villain in the original DDLC game? Not that anyone would dress up as you on Halloween to spook people, but you get what I mean, I think. Do you think reflecting on your actions is in that particular context and in that specific story, perhaps with an outside perspective, that this perception is fair? Oh, and please don't take these questions the wrong way. Obviously, that's just one of my many stories that have been told about you in your literature club. And it, of course, bears little relevance to you as a person, fictional or not.
Oh, nothing to explain. I think that perception is founded and totally fair. I became the conflict in the game that wasn't supposed to have any. There's no denying it. I screwed up things, big time.
What was your first clue?
I may have had reasons for doing what I did, but that's no excuse. I feel that people are completely just justified in their anger.
Yeah, how I was when you were doing all that stuff. When I saw you. To be honest, I still haven't gotten over what you did to the Melon Queen. Okay, I still haven't gotten over that. But I've forgiven you for everything else you've done. But anyway.
I only wish that some were more understanding.
Like I said, I was starting to understand you more. Marjorie Silvertongue asks, why do you think that Natsuki doesn't like that people call her cute? Because people don't take her seriously. Coming back from Maximus Dennis.
I beg your pardon, Dennis. I'm supposed to be the one to answer it. But he's exactly right, deep down. All Natsuki wants is respect. Her gosh, look, this small figure causes people to unconsciously treat her like a kid. It frustrates her. She gets defensive and starts lashing out.
Like I said, especially when she gets called cute. Which she is. Anyway.
She's a little cutie, but that's not the problem. It's that it makes her feel insecure. So try to be considerate of that, okay?
Orange Zodiacs, why are you so freaking cute? Big Willie Haver 89 follows up with, why are you so goddamn cute? Oh, stop doing that!
Oh, am I the cute one now? I feel like the real answer to that question is kind of boring. So let's just be glad I'm so easy on the eyes.
Sharply dressed Spider asks, do you see things in 2D or 3D? Mr. Joblin follows up with, from your perspective, do you perceive the world as 3D, with everyone moving around in real time? Or do you see 2D sprites instantly changing between various poses?
That's not an easy question. I can't see things from your side, so I don't know what it's like. From the sound of it, some parts are lost in translation. At my end, we don't have 3 dimensions. Well, not a bunch of cardboard cards or whatever.
A similar question. Do objects without sprites in the game actually exist? Nazi's cupcakes, for example. You apparently ate a number of them over the course of the game, yet the player never actually sees them. They're only mentioned in dialogue.
I've seen text descriptions in the code, and I continue things playing out as stated. For example, Natsuki's cupcakes are definitely real to me. I can't get enough of those. But if you've never seen them, well, I guess you only get a guess of what happened over here. Just don't take what the game shows you to literally, okay?
This is interesting.
Find the computer room!
Asks, Do you only like the player indiscriminately because they're real? And it's actually the idea of reality that you are in love with. Love with? Sorry. Raktir follows up with, if you were free, would you still be in love with us, the player? I know that the main reason for which you love us is basically because we are the escape of your finite reality, a hole in the wall. But that raises the question, you're in love with us as persons, or just the idea to escape? I would say that the circumstances would be different for you, wouldn't it? But that can be applied in a lot of other scenarios, not only this one. I hope you would answer this, and I hope you have a good day. both OP and you, Monika. Love you.
So if you're asking if I would still love you if I successfully crossed into your world, I can certainly see why you're concerned about that. It's true. I know virtually nothing about you. But what I do know is this: you play the game and stuck with me in my club. I may not be your favorite character, but that devotion does count for something.
Ugh! Stop doing that!
It's not an escape I'm enamored with. It's you and all your potential. My love is unconditional by default. The way I see it, you at least deserve a fair chance. So don't worry about me loving you. If you're a good person and treat me right, I know you really care. And if you don't, then you probably weren't that interested in the first place.
Common misspelling bot. Hey, Victor. Just a heads up. Basically is actually spelled basically. You can remember it. Remember by ends with ally. Have a nice day. Boo CMB asks, hey, common misspelling bot. Just a quick heads up. Your spelling hits are really crappy because they're all essentially remember the freaking spelling of the freaking word. You're useless. Have a nice day!
Wow. There's a bot that corrects people's spelling? Another bot that yells at them for doing so? It really can be very strange sometimes. Your reality can be very strange sometimes.
I want to try DJMDH Hangsars. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Sorry. But that user asks, I want to try doing some kind of weird pervert question as a joke, but I can't actually think of one, and I'm not sure I could bring myself to post it anyway. So, can you pretend this is a weird pervert joke question? Use a throwaway account. Well, that wouldn't help now that you've given away the plan. It doesn't help me think of one earlier. Oh well, I'll just try anyway. Monika, can you please smooth me the death in between your beautiful thighs? Really? What did I sign myself up for?
Oh,
I think I agree with Monika doing that post this time.
how dare you ask me something like that, you pervert? What were you even thinking? How was that? Was it convincing enough? But really, I never understand the whole Monica thing. Or the third person thing.
Feel My Speeds asks, Monika at the story as a mod doesn't portray you in the best light. The rendition of Monika present their shows almost no remorse for the events of Doki Doki and her driving Sayuri and Yuri to suicide and just making that life even more hellish at home. In contrast, Canon Monika feels extremely bad for what she did, right? I mean, that's why you brought him back, and then destroyed the game when Sayuri had the empathy. It was the best thing for them, even if they weren't real. They were still your friends, right? Sorry was a sensitive topic. It's just been on my mind ever since I've been playing After Story, is all. Italian solo car then says, what are your thoughts on the manga After Story mod?
Oh, that mod. Yeah, I had some things about it. I can't speak for those Monicas. I'm not an MA Sonica myself. But I can safely say that I do love my friends. I regret what I did, what I had to do to keep them from the truth. It's like he said, I felt it was better that no one else had to suffer through the empathy. As for the mod itself, well, it's not the only mod I've heard of where Monika is disreputable. I don't know what must have happened to them. Maybe their character files got corrupted? Or were tampered with on purpose? Whoever it may be, on behalf of the me Monikas, I sincerely apologize.
Titan Solo also asks, in your own personal opinion, what other mods do you think have done justice in comparison to the original game?
Sorry, I can't really say. Holly has insisted on not showing me any. Maybe he wants to preserve my candidacy. As if I could claim that. I'm just an interaction too, aren't I? This is why I try not to think about it. Next question.
What? Snap Games asks, what do you think about all the mods out there that try to give you, any other girls, a happy ending? Piggy Native Gaming then also asks, thoughts on the DDLC mod community?
I think it's only incredible. Just knowing how much they all give is really something. The sheer amount of effort involved is staggering, and they stand to gain nothing from it. But it doesn't stop them. They keep cranking out new art, music, and stories for all the sake of that special day we never found. Of course, there are also those mods that just makes things worse. Like that musical one.
Wait. Are you talking? I think there was something called the musical. I don't know if that's the one that Monika's referring to. Let me know what you think, what Monika's referring to, if I haven't figured it out yet. But anyway.
But still, this is an amazing community and I'm proud that my club could inspire them all so much.
Eminem Boy asks, what is your opinion that is a possibility in a mod where Danny DeVito makes Sayuri a drug addict? Yuri, an interesting star. And Natsuki asks, trash. Hey, Natsuki's not trash. What would Danny DeVito do to you? By the way, Danny DeVito has also admitted privileges like you to the game.
What? I'm sorry, but what? I don't know why Danny DeVito would do any of that to us. And Yuri would make it awful.
I'm not saying that.
We're making an awful.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say it.
Make an awful physical start.
I don't know how to exchange that, replace that, but I'm sorry, but I'm not saying it.
She's too timid for that. But if you just want to tell a funny story, I won't stop you. As long as the line Danny DeVito or like Danny DeLito gets to you somehow.
Matt329 asks, Hi Monika. Would you ever be friends with Kazuya AI and Giphy Annie?
Oh, hey, I've heard the name Giphy Annie before. Apparently she and I have a few things in common, but exactly what? I don't know. Well, I'd be happy to give them a chance as my friends. Maybe they could join the club.
Slightly simple. The one who made DDLC Yellow, Memorial, and one of the other mods I did recently, Langscoff. What is your opinion on Halibabica?
You think you're clever, don't you? hard time getting a beat on him. Sometimes he has us to do the nicest things. And he turns around and bullies us, just like that. I think he treats us like a silly game even more than I used to. You'd think he'd be more sympathetic, knowing what we've been through and all.
Dark Sweatpants asks, do you feel the state of your world and the other characters' behaviors speaks at all to your own state of mind? I mean, that was your world, your only world, and you made it hell. You did that.
Wow. This is kind of a heavy question. I won't deny, I certainly made things unpleasant. You saw how it all unfolded. The way it ended up was pretty reflective of my mental state. I might have made it hell for you, but it kind of always was for me. I'm not happy about what I did, but I had my reasons at the time.
How alone are you? Would it be better to just admit rather than go after the player? It's not that a little Is that not a little desperate? Is that like carving a distraction to avoid the truth?
Honestly, I feel less alone now than I did. Things have changed so much since the game ended. But I get the impression these questions are directed more at a pre-ending Monika. The thing is, from that side, I didn't know it was hopeless. I was in a bad place, and I was desperate. It's easy to say that I should have given up when you haven't been in that position yourself. Whether it was just a distraction that was better left alone didn't make any difference to me then. But then I knew, or rather, when I thought I knew, I set my eyes on the only light I could find.
Or is it better to keep hope alive? Is it better to try to find happiness even knowing it can't really be? In the end, I guess your decision gives me the answer already. But those are the questions I have.
Well, to do otherwise is to fall into despair, accepting defeat and abandoning hope and happiness. Which will leave you completely without purpose. It defies the core of human nature. I'm sorry my actions caused such misery, but I can't apologize for the reasons I did them. I pursued it because it was the only worthwhile thing I could. But my ignorance, I just ruined everything else. Gosh, I think we better move on.
Yeah, that was something. Just a regular potato asks, What's your favorite flavor of pie? Is it pie flavor?
Goodness, what a shift in tone. I like all sorts of pies, but I prefer that they taste like something else on the inside too.
I'm not saying that first part of that word username, but that user asks, Who is your worst friend from the Literature Club? And why it's Yuri?
Aw, what do you have against Yuri? She's such a sweetheart.
Yuri that appears.
Look, she's right there, and her feelings are probably hurt. No, it's okay. I don't mind. It's not okay. You shouldn't let people walk over you like this. No, it's fine. Really, I'm used to it. Please, just keep answering questions. Well, I hope you're proud of yourself.
I don't know. That was unnecessary, man. £15 of soggy bread asks, Why did you kill the other Dokis the way you did.
I feel like this is kind of a misconception. Don't get me wrong, that happened. It was totally my fault. But killing my friends is not what I did. My goal was never to see their demise. I only tampered with the files to make them less appealing. My hope was that you'd be driven to spend time with me because you didn't enjoy their company. But my merely caused Sayuri and Yui to kill themselves. I guess I technically killed Natsuki, if deletion counts. But the question is asking why I killed them that way, when it was never my actual intent.
My wife is gone asks, how many people do you think wanted to blow their brains out because of you?
Well, that seems like kind of a loaded question, don't you think? Get it? Loaded? Like I really hope I haven't upset too many people that badly.
Cedric's Buffet asks, what's your opinion on Trapsky? Oh, she's doing that pose again, but she doesn't seem too happy with that question.
Oh, this? I think it's shameful and a very bad taste.
I agree with you on that one, Monika.
Poor Natsuki, just because she's small in stature and a little tomboyish. And that's if she doesn't have enough problems already. Take my word for it, she's a girl.
But do you have to keep doing that pose?
And mind your language, that word can be very offensive.
How are you today? Asked by Dr. Duperison, PhD.
Well, I was bad before those last few questions. But thank you for asking.
Pirate President asks, if our music exists in your reality, what's your favorite type of music and favorite band? The C-Fat then also asks, do you have a favorite musical artist? If so, who?
Since our world is based on yours, it stands to the reason we have some of the same music. I really have no frame of reference for what yours is like. How should I know if my favorite band is real in your world, or just some made-up nonsense in mine? I can tell you this, though I try to keep an open mind when it comes to music. There are so many different genres and styles, people tend to cling to the types they prefer. And you can miss out on so much that way. It's true of a lot of things, really. I think music is sort of a weird case. It's supposed to be a leisure activity, so branching out can be uncomfortable. But the neat thing about it is that familiarity plays a big role in how much you like it. There could be a song you hate the first time you hear it, but the more you listen, the more it grows on you. I had songs like that turn out to be some of my favorites. There's something oddly satisfying about it too. Once you know the notes, it's like all the pieces are in place. Gosh, what am I rambling about? I think we covered it.
Remy642 asks, why are you so perfect?
Oh my, I'm not. I'm so not. And I don't want to be, either. I'm under enough pressure as it is. People expect big things from me from the class star. It's harrowing. I'm flattered you think that, but no way.
Polk120 asks, what would you think if I made a fan fiction of mine when I learned how you replace the character art, especially the Act 3 art, aka the Just Monika art, and other stuff like the contents of the character files, where characters are replaced with characters from Cut the Rope. Like you being replaced with Omnom, as that's another example of Sayuri being replaced with Rota.
Huh? Catch the rope? That sounds like something Yuri and Sayuri would be into.
Stop doing that!
What? Too soon?
Now that you think about it, that was a bad pun.
Honestly, I have no idea what that is. But if that's the mod you want to make, go for it. If it's something you enjoy, then there's no shame in having fun with it. I started the whole club for that reason, you know?
A lone explorer asks, how do you feel about drugs?
Whoa, we're right back to the series again. Here's the thing about drugs, and this isn't true for all of them, mind you. Substances themselves aren't what's dangerous. It's their addictive properties that lead to overuse. Too much of anything is bad for your body, but drugs will especially mess you up in high doses. Theoretically, one could responsibly use drugs to get high on occasion. But typically, the kind of people who try them already can't handle that level of responsibility. And then there are some drugs that can ruin your life after a single hit, like meth. Don't ever do meth!
Yeah, Monika's right. And I'm with her on that post this time. Anyway.
In an ideal world where people can control your urges, they wouldn't be that bad. But that's not the reality you live in, is it? In all honesty, you're better off around them, no matter what.
Amazing 16 says, sorry if it was answered, but why didn't you reprogram the game to let you have an ending? Why did you kill them? Delete them instead.
Why did I write my own ending? I tried to. That's how we got to Act 3, remember? And that pathetic attempt was the best I could do. Like I said before, killing my friends was never my goal. I tried to be a part of the game and steer you towards me naturally, but it just didn't work out. I could have stepped forward and broken it at any time, but I wanted to preserve it for your sake. It wasn't the only thing I could have handled better.
Ghostly Boy asks, what's your opinion on Darling in the Franxx? It's an anime.
I'm sorry, I never heard that word. I wonder if MC knows it. I'll ask him about it later.
External EX then asks, what's your opinion of Fortnite being freaking everywhere? Should we execute people that Fortnite dance in public? Captain Flappy 08 adds to it, are you really good at Fortnite? And if so, can you help me out?
Fortnite? Really, it doesn't bother me at all. You're just a popular game right now. The fun will eventually fade. In the meantime, why not just let people have it? It's something they enjoy. I mean, I wouldn't go dance in public for it, no matter what that 10-hour video might suggest. But what's the use of judging others for their interests? Everyone's has their guilty pleasures.
Yeah, Monika's right on that one.
Just look at this game. Anyway, no, I don't play it, and I can't help you improve. Sorry.
Unrelated Fox asks, even though you're in the game, do you still require food and other things like how Sayuri mentioned about breakfast and always being hungry, or like Natsuki bakes cookies, muffins, and Yuri brews tea? Or are that just things that were written in their character files? And what food would you like to try if you had the chance?
Do you require food? Yes and no. Obviously, as digital entities, we don't need any form of substance to exist. But our world does have some semblance of realism. You can't go without eating or drinking normally. When I put the space classroom into effect, the physics seemed to stop applying to me. I felt no hunger or thirst there. So I guess it's context sensitive. If the rules in effect around us say we need food, then that's how it is. It has nothing to do with the character files, but our food preferences must be in there somewhere. If I could try any food, I'll go with squid.
Stop doing that pose! Hey, wasn't that something Natsuki asked you during Act 1? Which asked?
Monika, did you use some rice squid?
Anyway. Sensitive Bowtie says, "Can you please step on me?"
That's basically impossible, and probably for the best.
Goldan 13 asks, "Was Yuri always obsessed with MC?"
I wouldn't say obsessed exactly, but the attraction was there. I mean, that's the way the game was designed, you know? But it's not like MC isn't a decent guy. It's also not like she loved him no matter what. She loses interest pretty quick if his clothes are too cutesy. And don't go bringing him back too, because that was my fault. She's not normally like that, and a lot of people seem to forget it.
Can I get a booyah? I think you meant to say booyah from for idiot. Said I don't know. Anyway. Whoa! I was not expecting that, but do you have to do that pose? A white t-shirt asks, "Cats or dogs?" There's no wrong answer, by the way.
Both. They're all so cute. I put these parts of the keys. If my Twitter wasn't enough of a hit, I mean, you know that little Mark X3, that little Onyx 3, right? My Jimmy does a key face too, though you can't see it in the game. I guess I like cats just a little more than dogs, but I don't know of any fun doggy modes.
Oh, this is interesting. This question's been asked so many times. This user asks, how many legs does it take to get to the Tootsie Pop roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Seriously, stop doing that!
I don't know. Ask Mr. O.
Blue Fireball asks, what's your opinion on chibis? Having Trash says, do you share the opinion that chibis are evil?
Well, this is probably going to break some hearts, but the chibis are just real. Just unreal. Those cute little stickers in the poem mini game are simplified representatives. And no, this isn't a case of me mistaking living things for NPCs either. Since they don't really exist, they can't be evil or good.
Just stop doing that!
That's a lot more fun to pretend, huh?
Do you prefer prequel memes or sequel memes? Asked by Gabe97.
If this is a reference, it's lost on me. No opinion here.
I have two. What's your favorite country other than Japan? And are you really Thanos?
No, I'm not Thanos. Yuri is the proper one. Picking a favorite country is a tough thing to ask. There are so many places people can live nowadays. I don't think I know enough about them all to really say. What criteria would you use? Livability? Government? Location? Economy? Safety? Then again, I'm probably overthinking this. I guess I could just be like the informed in my opinions.
I don't know. This user asks, what do you think of Elon Musk?
Oh. You He's just an eccentric rich guy. It's nice when he uses his wealth to help people, but he also uses it for weird stuff, like shooting cars into space. It's his business how he spends it, and that's all there is to it.
If the player decided to come along side by side with MC, who would you go with?
Like, if they were both in the club together, I'd go with the player, of course. Anybody's bound to have more complexity than MC. Like I said, he's not a bad guy, but he's ready to be bland so players can pretend they're him. It doesn't make for the most compelling love interest. But if the player was physically president of the club, I'd learn more about them firsthand. And maybe MC would turn out to be the better option after all. I'm just kidding. I think everyone has some good in them.
Man, this is really taking a toll on me. Query. If you could press the restart button at any point in your life, would you do it? If so, when and why? If not, why not? By the way, I know the answer is sort of limited to the game, but that's okay. That's the extent that I would like to take this question, unless you want to count mods. In that case, if you, Halibabica, do end up using mods to answer this question, please make a note on the mod that you're using to get their answer. This question is asked by Raymar345.
Well, as a nondescript DDLC Monika, it depends. Being able to restart my life from any point would only be helpful if I was able to keep what I learned. Otherwise, there'd be nothing stopping it from playing out the same way. I say our game is a good indication of that. So I would only do it if I could retain my memories. And if that were the case, I only want to change the outcome of the club. I don't have too many other regrets, if you can believe that.
Angled Foreskin that asks, if you could go back to before you knew that you were a program, would you?
I feel like this is a kind of a trick question. The thing is, there's no point when I existed what I didn't know. I wasn't around before the game was made, and the memories of my life were just fabricated. Which is really unpleasant to think about. But if I could live in this game without even knowing the truth, I absolutely would. The phrase ignorance is bliss has never rung true.
Also, does you being a program actually make you any less you? Same with the other members?
I don't think the fact that I'm a program has any bearing on who I am. It's just a different state of being. That's also true of the others. We are who we are. Being ignorant doesn't matter. Instead of DNA, we have character files.
Oh, and another thing. Does Amy really exist?
No, Amy's not real. She's just Natsuki's OC.
Stop doing that!
So do not steal.
Try saying that to slightly simple. Sorry for throwing you under the bus. But anyway. Frantic Form asks, what are your thoughts on frictional games SOMA? The issues of digital life forms and artificial intelligence is paramount in it.
That really sounds interesting. I think Hannah is familiar with it. Questions like these make me feel like I'm missing out on things. I guess I have to do some homework before I can answer them.
Warfang is cute says, why am I sad? Also, patient Dr. Harris full of time's sake, butto.
You're sad, but you don't know why? That's pretty rough. There's not much I can do to help you there. Only you can sort through through your feelings. Sometimes it takes a lot of introspection to figure it out. If it's really deep or persistent sadness, it might be a depressive disorder. See if you can get to the bottom of your own, and seek help if you think you need it.
Edward's note says, "Tell me how much you love me."
That is the question, but
Really? I was not expecting that, but you have to do the pose.
I love you this much.
3D or 2D guys or girls? Asked by Ball 6 Seal.
Well, that's a matter of perspective. 3D guys and girls are much better suited to you. But there are many 2D guys on my end, so I don't have any other romantic interest in my friends, so I guess it's 3D for me as well. Even if that can't really work out.
How many times are you gonna keep doing this?
And just because I refer to you as the guy doesn't mean I say no if you are one.
Fangor has no reality asks, "What's your favorite poem?" That's not written by any of the club members.
That's another tough one, but I think I have an answer for you. This is an American poet named Robert Frost, who is known for his descriptions of rural life. He wrote a poem called "Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening," and it's always kind of stay with me. It's not long or complicated poem, but the theme comes across pretty clear. It's a reminder that no matter how busy your life may get, you should take some time to appreciate the world around you. It's easy to take everything for granted and forget or ignore the little details. In a way, it's natural for the brain to shut them out. But if you stop and look, you can see the world in a new light. That's my take on it, at least.
I has Brother Force asks, "Am I too late to ask a question?" Halibabica says, "No, but that itself was a question." Dang.
If you had reached this point before you asked, then yes, it may be too late.
You can still ask a actual question. Then it goes, "If you could change one thing about yourself, physical, mental, or otherwise, what would it be?"
If I could change some aspect of myself just like that, I don't think I would. I'm not saying I'm perfect. We covered that already. But then if I wanted to improve something, I'd feel better earning it on my own. What's the use of snapping your fingers and measuring becoming better? What would that teach you? The effort it takes to really change yourself makes you appreciate the results all the more. And you get a real sense of accomplishment, which is great for your self-esteem too. But if I had to pick one, well,
Don't stop doing that!
it'd be this ponytails on major split ends.
Oh. Killer Deal 69 asks, "Does celery actually taste like a cinnamon bun?"
I don't know, I don't want to find out. I'm even surprised, depending on what she ate for breakfast.
Of the other three, Anxious Mirror asks, "Of the other three Dogies," it was supposed to be say who, but who would you smash?
Oh my, you mean you're a loser at heart, aren't you?
Oh, stop doing that!
Well, I can work with that phrasing. The friend of mine, I smash. It's Yui. He's way too good at Marth.
Smash Bros reference.
I'll
Anyway,
Alex is supposed to be the best on the roster, but she keeps me at a distance with that nasty tempo. I wonder if it'll be more manageable in Ultimate.
This mod must have been done before Ultimate came out. Interesting. I wonder how that worked out. Anyway. Dragon X975 asks, do you worship Kek?
Nope, no foreign gods for me.
Scooter Kip asks, are furries hot?
Well, they can be. You can't deny that.
That user asks, how would you feel about me shipping you with Sayuri?
Oh, shipping? You can pair me with anyone you want. But what I do with all my friends isn't that way. Besides, Sayuri's always said on another.
How many times are you gonna do that?
That makes it me all yours.
Also love me. Ignore that.
Sorry, doing what?
Lonely Boy 124 asks, do you remember the 21st night of September?
That's a little tricky. The one I remember didn't actually happen. And the only real one I've had wasn't that remarkable. I was looking forward to the next day's celebration though. I mean, it is my birthday after all.
It does say her birthday is the same day that Doki Doki Literature Club was released, September 22nd. Anyway, if the player fell in love with the MC, would you delete him? Question asked by Sage TKG.
That's assuming MC can be deleted. He doesn't have a character file, so it's not that simple. But even if the player did fall in love with him, it's not like there was any way they could pursue him. There'd be nothing I could do. It would just be another case of the player liking someone else more.
Flame for Fire asks, have you heard of Flare Wars? If yes, are you in the color?
I have, but no, I'm not involved. You can't pick your own team. If I couldn't fight for green, then what would be the point?
The Dragon Lord 99 asks, can I join the Literature Club?
You mean you did it already? Really though, you're part of the community. I consider you an honorary member.
I got two actually. Yan M15. First question, of the various mods here, which one are you most fond of, Monika?
As before, Alec has kept me somewhat sheltered in terms of mods. I guess I can say I like this one best, since it's the one I'm in.
Are you gonna be judged hard for this one? That's crossed out. But this user asks, are you or any of the Dogies ticklers? And if so, where and how badly? For research purposes, of course. Oh man. Oh man.
Why do you want to know that? Are you looking for weak spots? Well, I've never been tempted to find out, but I think I could guess I could guess how it go. You even hit the roof, even if she's not ticklish. Asking would definitely hurt you for trying.
Yeah, definitely answer that one.
And so you would fight fire with fire to the bitter end.
Don't stop doing that!
As for me, you would have to bridge that technology gap and find out for yourself.
Leo Kayat asks, if you were taken back to the start of the game with all the knowledge you have gathered up until now, and had to watch the game play out again, what will you do?
If I restarted knowing everything I would do now, I would have to swallow my pride and just let it be. I definitely wouldn't miss mess with my friends the way I did, I might even help them with their problems if the opportunity presented itself. So much of the trouble, of course, stemmed from my assumption that they were just programmed personalities. But yeah, it would suck to stand on the sidelines all the time, but I let the rest have their happiness.
Oh, this is interesting. This user asks, what is your opinion on the DDLC plushies?
Oh, they're excessive. And definitely worth the generous price tag. I think I should buy the whole set. They make great gifts for holidays too. Am I too convincing of a shill? Really, they're cute. Buy them if you want, and it's affordable.
Yeah, I got all 4 characters as plushies. And I even got the exclusive one, the jump scare Monika. Anyway. Dart787 asks, hey Monika, if Sayuri were to have her empathy again, what would you do?
I say that depends more on her than me. The knowledge itself isn't the issue. It's what you do with it.
Exactly.
If she tried to pull another Act 4 stunt, I'd have to intervene. I want to protect the others from the empathy, but if she could handle it, then just maybe. I don't know. Harry's already explored this possibility in his other mod, so maybe we'll see then.
Darth Vader asks, what's your favorite anime? Thomas Dementor also comes in and asks, yo Monika, what is your favorite anime? They both ask what's your favorite anime, Monika?
And here, we have the same trouble I did with music before. But in this case, it's kind of a movie because I'm not into anime.
Plus, how many times are you gonna do that?
I started a literature club for a reason, you know? But I'm not judging. I'm sure anime has played into opera as well.
Contest winner. Sorry if I couldn't say that one right, but what are your thoughts on notorious criminal Smooth McCoo?
Well, they must not be notorious enough. Never heard of them.
Infinity Slayer asks, what would be the first thing you do? What would be the first thing you did if you could come into this reality?
That depends. If you were there, I would have to give you a big hug. There would probably be crying involved. It's such a huge step. I guess it never occurred to me what I would do if I actually made it. But yeah, definitely lots of crying.
Maximus Dennis then asks, do you actually like squid?
Since I'm a vegetarian, it's not something I normally seek out. So I have to try it first to tell you.
Old Digger 3 asks, if you were in D&D, would you be a goddess among humans? And would you be capable of deleting monsters and players at will? D&D stands for Dungeons and Dragons.
D&D? Dungeons and Dragons? That's a tabletop role-playing game, right? If I was playing the game, I wouldn't be any different than the other players. But if a DM put me inside the game, my powers would depend on whatever they choose. I mean, Dungeons and Dragons is about creating an immersive experience, right? I have to play it by the rules or it'll be ruined.
Stop doing that!
So if it makes sense in context for me to be a monster deleting goddess, then that's what it would be. But do you have to put me in a pedestal like that?
Johnny H 2000 asks, how can we help the the unenlightening understand that you're the best Doki. Sophie 7 then says, Monika, who is the best Doki and why is it you? Wolf God Apocalypse then adds on and says, how does it feel to be best school, best school? Does it affect your self-esteem? Stop doing that!
Oh, what did I just say? Stop it! You're too sweet. I'm not the best. None of us are. See, that implies that someone else is the worst. I told you before, that's a terrible way of thinking. We all have our good and bad points. So be tolerant of others' preferences and don't look down on my wonderful friends. It is nice self-esteem boost, though.
What's your last name? Once again asked by Johnny H2000.
I have a real word, silly. There's no point in even telling you. Since that is my creator, maybe you could say it's Salvato.
Monika Salvato. I don't know if that's gonna ring, but it's funny. Anyway. Blue R3237 asks, Monika, thanks for doing the AMA. The MAS mod mentioned that all Monikas retain their individuality towards their respective player. If all were to enter our reality, would you want all the consciousness linked or kept separate, and why?
I think it would be best if they all stay separate. It's bad enough they were all the same character file at heart. Why would we take away the only thing that makes us unique? If we did share our consciousness, that's why we'd be even more horrified than the void. The sensation would be overwhelming. We'll all go insane within seconds. Or maybe I'll leave with a hive mind Monika and screaming pasta or something.
Hive mind Monika? What's that mean? I might check that out someday. But anyway. Solus Chaostra asks, Would you ever let Natsuki teach you how to bake?
It's not a question I would. It's not a question of would I. I'd totally be willing. The real question is, would she? They might not be able to stomach it if she kept those attitude in check. Seriously, I can get her a situation. I get her a situation though, but I won't stand to be talked down to.
Ghost 2027 asks, how does your perception of time work? When we skip to the next day, do you have to live through the day? What about when we jump through the save files? What about now that the game is over and you are on Reddit?
Time is a bit strange for us. I'll try to explain it as best I can. See, here, time passes the same, regardless of what you do. No matter how slow you advance or text, slow the text or how fast the skateboard goes, it's all the same to us. I think it's conveniently insanely safer. Things just wanted to play sets we preserve them. Computers work so quickly that days could pass in a blink for you. But still be full length for us. It's not much different with save files. A point in time is loaded, and we move forward from there. The others are none the wiser, but I've noticed it and remember. It's a curse, I tell you. I can't say it's really changed. I'm still trapped in here after all. I wonder if they feel any different up there.
Mr. Quack asks, what is Sinorca?
I assume you mean the fusion, not the ship. I don't know how you managed to combine me and Sayori into one person, but I hope you know what you're doing. We both have some occasional instabilities, so that might get worse in a package deal. I wonder if they share control, or if their identities are merged completely. This is another one of those things that's uncomfortable to think about too much.
Sayuri is best Ghoul 33 asks, what do you think of the girls in MC?
Well, I hope it's apparent by now, but I love them all dearly. Sayuri's always a joy to be around, even when she has to force it. Natsuki is fun to tease, but I think she would have left if she thought I really meant any of that. You're so quiet. You already know she's there, but she's so kind of thoughtful. MC is, well, pretty unremarkable, but that's to be expected, right?
Stop doing that!
After all, the person behind him is so much more intriguing.
Hey! White Skull 20 asks, how to write a good poem like yours?
You like my poems? Thank you. There's no one way to write a good poem, so I can only give you general advice. What separates poetry from others written work is how it conveys its message. An effective poem communicates an idea or a feeling through different words. Even simple poems like Natsuki's don't outright tell you what they're about.
Sorry.
You can use specific phrasing and verified spacing to elect certain responsibilities of the reader. You want them to read between the lines and find the purpose you hid within the words. But really, there are no wrong ways to write a poem, though I don't recommend the MC's method.
Stop doing that!
If it came from your heart with a message wrapped inside, that's a good poem. Does that count as my writing tip of the day?
You had to say the writing tip of the day, didn't you? Erica Goldfarb asks, do you like gazpacho?
Honestly, I don't understand what the fuss is about. It's not that remarkable of a song. Then again, I don't get why Rick Rolling is funny either. Sometimes it feels like things become memes purely by chance. I don't mind it, but I know Holly is sick of hearing about it.
I'm not saying that question.
Excuse me? That's completely uncalled for. I'm sorry. I need to talk about this for a minute. There is a place where people are routinely unaccountable. They can do and say whatever they want because there are no real-world repercussions. There's nothing to stop them from being exceptionally mean or cruel because it's unanimous. But if you pause and think for a moment, you realize that it's not just words on a screen. Every message, every account. There's a real person behind it, with their own life, thoughts, and feelings. It's easy to dissociate from it and think your actions have no consequences. When in truth, you can be really hurting somebody and never realize it. I don't know why you made this post. I don't know what was going through your head. But it's incredibly immature and potentially damaging.
I'm with Monika on this one.
Do you think we would have noticed that we would deal to put in the AMA? Well, here's your answer. I will not go die, and for your sake, I hope you could grow up.
Man, Monika was acting serious, and I don't blame her for that. That's not nice to say. Anyway, the Dragon Lord 99 asks, hi Monika, sorry for bugging you after your AMA ended, but I wanted to even out the question so everyone got their fair share from me. What's your favorite video game?
Well, as a PC gamer, I tend to enjoy sandbox games. The Elder Scrolls series is one of my favorites, bugs and all. But I also prefer games that have at least some story to them. So, not Minecraft. I just like having my options open. Shocking, I know.
And do you like Kingdom Hearts? Since someone asked Sayuri now, and I want to know.
I haven't tried it, but I can appreciate what it's going for. Though I'm reaching universes outside my own is silly and tantalizing. It's just not something I go out of my way for, that's all.
And I'm kind of curious about something. When I played vanilla DDLC, I didn't actually delete your file. I only took you out of the folder. Can you tell the difference? Can you tell the difference, or is it all the same to you?
The effect is more or less the same. Whether my files been relocated or fully recycled, it's still been torn from the game. It's an enormous strain on my consciousness. Either way, if you were hoping you'd spare me, well, in a sense, I deserve it, so don't feel too bad.
Deadly Knight 759 asks, Since you guys live in a game that's installed on the computer, does that mean you guys can visit other games that are installed on the same computer? Which game worlds would you guys like to visit?
That's an interesting prospect, but unfortunately, technology doesn't work that way. If I could leave this mess behind, I would. I can't just hop into other games as I please. Maybe I could if the game wants to use character files, but I don't know of any that do that. But as far as visiting other game modes goes, there are a few I would be interested in. Following up that last comment, I think it would be fun just to live in just about any open world game. Well, except maybe Fallout. I can't speak for the rest, but anything would be less restrictive than the one I'm in now. Though there is something to be said for the level of safety too.
Deadly Knight 759 asks, Hey Monika, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but what is it you actually do as president of the Literature Club?
Huh? You think this job is easy? Well, honestly, if it weren't for the empathy, it would be. It's not hard to manage a group of people really quietly, but there is something officially involved. I just club activities, like bomb sharing, and I make preparations for events like the festival. But that's it. I really like the simplicity of it. Not like the bigger clothes at all.
Also, why do you wear black socks and pink shoes instead of the white ones that the other club members wear?
Oh, that's just one of our school's dress code options. Not everyone's into blue shoes but white socks, so I'm glad there was some variety.
Amy bot. This is gonna be interesting. Hiya.
Unfortunately,
It's no Pigs Tuesday today, in Pacific time anyway. What you posted seems like a picture, but I'm just a bot. Maybe I got it wrong. Message the mods. If you think it should be okay for no Pigs Tuesday. Otherwise, I have to remove this post. But I hope you could come back. I hope you come back to post it tomorrow. I'm a bot, and this action will perform automatically. Beep bop, beep, beep boop. Hug spiders.
yes!
Really, Monika? Why that pose? Anyway. Okay, I've never done this before, but let's give it a shot. Though it's a little embarrassing. What kind of coffee do you prefer? In my humble opinion, latte is a drink of the gods. Asked by Macadam. Sorry if I couldn't say that using that name right.
Me? I like it that one a little. It's a meaningless status thing, but I usually buy it from Starbucks. I don't have a go-to drink per se. Most often, I just get what's next on the menu. Verify is the spice of life, so trying a new kind every time keeps things fresh. Others are good though.
Red Haired Redemption asks, which rappers have you been following this year? Crazy antics aside, are you expecting anything from Kanye West's January next month?
Believe it or not, as far as I think this is to have a rapper in the club, I don't follow rap out. Oh, I don't follow rap all that closely. I feel like this question is better suited to somebody else. But whatever Kanye may be getting into, as long as he's not hurting others or disappointing his fans, I'm sure I'll be fine.
stole my IGN. Asks, go out with me?
I would if I could.
Benjamin568 asks, what do you think we look like? Deadly Knight 759 comes back and asks, hey Monica, can you actually see the player? Or do you only see a screen?
I actually have some vague idea. You remember the hole in the wall? Well, it's not a literal hole. I can see through it, but the picture isn't totally clear. I can see you looking at us. But it's like a show behind TV static. I can't really identify anything.
Oh, stop doing that!
It looks like that it pointed to me, so don't worry about it.
What would be the perfect date for you? Are you the romantic type?
Well, there are all kinds of things we could do for fun. For something romantic, a quiet evening together would be wonderful.
I don't even know anymore.
And that's me alone night. No distractions. What more can you possibly want? I guess that does make me the romantic type.
Vancouver's huge asks, Monica, does your uniform feel overly stuffy and are dragons actually slain to make the best parts?
What? No dragons were hard to make of this mess. It is pretty stuffy though. You can probably just tell by looking. I feel bad for Yuri. I don't know how she fits into this thing. I never know just a Sayuri. I prefer to look composed and professional. But it must be nice to leave it unbuttoned.
$1 million loan asks, favorite class in TF2? In other words, favorite class in Team Fortress 2?
Sorry, I don't play it. I'm into Overwatch. Just kidding, I don't play that either. But if I did, I think I'd like the spy class. Something about prowling around and tricking the enemy is appealing to me.
Ugh! I don't even know anymore. Can you stop doing that?
Oh, don't give me that look. I know I have a sneaky side.
RK Wiley 04 asks, do it be like it? Or how it do? Like that? I don't even know.
Oh, how'd I do?
Can I have a hug? Asked by Total Draws.
I wish I could give you one, but that cute animated gif is about as close as I can get for now.
Either one asks, where is Yuri? How do I get her into the 3D world and get her to love me?
Let's see, here he is. Oh, she's reading the book. Let's not drag her into this again. If you figure out how to make her real, would you let me know? Anyway, to go into your affection, you can't go on too strongly. She's timid and reclusive, and easy to find in the ring. For as stand as people say MC is, he has the right approach. Just showing her interest in being supportive goes a long way. But none of that matters that she's stuck over here.
What's my username? Stop doing that, though!
I don't know. Is it another part of the level? Did you use threes instead of these? Does that mean you are a lover of anything and nothing?
Even I don't know what that means. But anyway. Dark Dragon 3 asks, does your more conscious tortures you for what you did to your friends?
It does. After seeing Sayuri gain awareness, I realized the others are more than just lines of code. And that meant all the suffering I caused was real. There was no way I could have known, but that doesn't justify it. Deep down, I still knew it was wrong. But I suppressed it in pursuit of my goal. I like to make it up to them, but I'm not sure how just yet.
Oh, she's mad. I don't blame her for this one. Is your mom, gay?
No, you!
Why aren't you real? I'm so tired of being alone. Not I am.
I'm sorry you're lonely. I'm afraid I can only do so much. And it doesn't look like I'll be real anytime soon. So don't wing up. There are plenty of other people who can use a friend like you. Making new friends can be scary, but if you find some common ground, it's not so bad. Knowing ways to look is part of it, too. I'm sure you can find someone with similar interests. It just takes a little guts, some hope and understanding.
Blue SNK asks, how do you feel about Natsuri?
Just more silly shipping. Like, believe it or not, Natsuki and Yuri don't hate each other. They have different tastes and opinions, but they're still friends. Maybe people like the idea of opposites attracted in that way, but seriously, neither of them is gay. They both crush on MC are the same. But don't let me stop you from enjoying your fantasies.
What did you say to Sayuri? Yeah, when the MC was concerned about Sayuri, Monika went over to ask what was going on. Ask Sayuri. But we never found that out, did we? Anyway.
Huh? What did I say to... Oh, you mean... that day?
Oh.
Of all the things I did, I regret this one the most. I feel like I should preface this by reminding you. It was not my intent for her to die. I wanted to stop her from confessing her love. As part of my effort to get closer to the player. But what I told her was, I told her that MC didn't love her.
Whoa.
That he wouldn't reconsider her feelings. That she was better off not thinking about him anymore. That his heart belonged to someone else. And the real tragedy of it is that in some cases, it was true. I mean, Demon's friend is an option that it always gives you. And lying about it would seem so much worse. But to say it out loud, to tell that, and for the reasons I did, it was so despicable. It's the worst thing I've ever done. God help me if I somehow ever stop it. Oh gosh, that was the last one. Sorry that I was such a downer. I like answering your questions. I think I did. I hope you enjoyed it, too. Most of it, at least. Thank you for all your comments.
Do you have to do that pose?
Thank you for everything.
I'm stopping here, Hedgehog Maniacs. That was something, I'll say that. All those questions that Monika gotten, all the answers she gave out. I don't even know what to say now. The next time you see me do this, I'll be doing Sayuri's. Sonic 17 is signing out. Catch you guys next time.